you could really tell, but there was a parade of white cars right at the start. It was like at least like 7 white cars all at once. This is an 888 license plate. And this guy is walking up, and I bet he's a stalker. And I bet this car is a stalker, and I bet this truck is a stalker. This Domino's car right now, turning right now. And he's got a 93, I think. And he's starting as I walk behind it, and then these 2 cars just drove out simultaneous, I think. And there's a blue car over there as the red car gets over here. And then he's a red car too, you know, and he's like sandwiching me between the red cars. And then there's a black car as a silver car pulls up. And then he's driving by me right at the corner. No? Okay. It's probably that corner or something, but anyway. I think that was a stalker. This is definitely a stalker right now. And this is definitely a stalker right now. So that was definitely a stalker. And there's a white stalker driving behind me as I tie my shoe. He's staring at my ass as he drives by. There's another white car turning right when I stand up, and he's getting over there at the same time with the other white car that was stalking me. And I saw another white car over there by him that was probably another white stalker. And then there's a red and a blue and 2 white cars, and then another red car, and it's probably another red gang stalker. And there's some driving behind me, I think. There's all around me. I think a couple of those cars were stalkers. I don't know about this guy with the red shirt and the yellow car, but he's got a red shirt though, so I was just pointing my camera over just in case. But right as that one car drove by me, I saw 2 other cars driving out in front of me. And it looked like they were all syncing with each other. This is definitely a gang stalker, and it's white. So it's definitely a gang stalker. And I think it also has an 86 or 88 or something, one of those. And there's another white car driving out over there right when I get up here, and it's right when the other white car starts driving too. I think it had an 886 or some shit, and this is a 33 right here. She's got her arm out the window, and it's right there at the center of the street, and it's a 33. And this is a B9, I think. And this is a gang stalker that I always see. And there's a white car in front of me right here. And that's a 93 license plate, and it was right after it. And it's probably a gang stalker. And then it's meeting this white car, and this guy's getting in this white car, and it's right here. And he's closing the door right there. He's getting in at the other one. And there's the white cars right here, a whole row of white cars, just a whole bunch of white cars in a row, and that one's got one light. He's got one light, and he's the last white car, and he's got one light. So there just went 10 white cars in a row, or however many white cars that was, right as I walk up to the door of where I'm going. So that's just a coincidence, right? We're just gonna keep running with that narrative that's a coincidence. Because that was just coincidentally 10 white cars in a row, and then the last one has one light, and it's right when I'm walking up to the door of the place I'm going. So that's a crazy coincidence. That was the most coincidental coincidence I've ever seen in my life, coincidentally. Coincidence every time.
Oh, you just dropped something there. Over.
So what coincidences are gonna happen when I go back outside, man? Is there gonna be a coincidence?
Thank you.
Thanks. Is that 2 red coincidences? And then a white coincidence? That's so coincidental. That was coincidentally right when I got to the sidewalk with the white truck. That was just so coincidental. And then this is coincidentally right here. And it's right in the middle of it. And it's coincidental as fuck. And there's a blue and red car. Probably coincidences. And then I don't know about these white cars driving in front of me, which one's a gang stalker or not, but that's one, I bet. And then that's one. And that's the corner of 411. So there's black and silver cars now. Oh wait, this is a blue car. Oh, there's a blue car turning right as a blue car drives by me. Oh. That tan cars took off, and there's another tan car next to it. And there's a white truck right here with a bobcat. And then there's a white SUV at the same time. And then there's a white truck. And then there's a white truck coming again. And then there's probably red and blue cars. He's got a red hat and a blue car, and he's staring at me like a gang stalker. He's staring at me like a stalker. You know, I laugh about it, haha, but like, then I just think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a stalker. FedEx stalker, or a white stalker. This guy just like bent down next to me or whatever. He's stalking me, I think. There's a blue car at one side of the crosswalk and a red car at the other side, and then that guy. And that's a white stalker. That car is starting as the other white stalker drives by me, and the loud white truck was starting to rev his engine at the exact same time. It was all at the exact same time. This white car is driving out exactly right now. And then this car is driving by exactly right here that was starting behind me. And then he's turning right as it turns here. And then, is this a stalker? There's white stalkers out in front of me, a bunch of them all at once. There's a white stalker truck over there. This is a white stalker car, I bet. They're probably stalking. They're right at the alley right now. This car is right here, so just saying. This truck is right here, and it's white, and then the black car is also a stockhead, I bet. And then there's two simultaneous cars right at the ATM, so. And then this white truck is right here, you know. And that white car was turning at the same time, and then that white car is driving out at the same time. And then he had a 644, I think, and then he's meeting another red truck at the intersection. And then that's a stockhead, I bet $1 million. And then that white truck is right at the corner of the building now. And then that red car is right at the door now that was syncing with the other red car. And that car is turning right as the white car drives by me. And that car is right at the corner of the building. Or right at the corner of our bar. And then there's a silver car at the other corner of our bar. Yep. Black and silver, and then white. And then he's turning in front of me at the same time. The black car. And then there's a blue and a red car at the same time. And then there's the white cars. And then he's backing up right now. And then here comes the white car again. And then here comes the white car again. And there's a black car at the center of the street, I bet. And here comes the white car again. And then, was that a red and a blue probably? I don't know. Maybe. That's a white though. And what's this? There's a car honking over here. It's probably stalking. Like, I don't know. Looks like silver and black cars. There's multiple black cars over there at the same time. Look at all these black cars, and then they're driving by right now. Oh wait, that one was a blue car though, okay. But all the rest of them are black cars. That car is right now. It's also a black car. And then there's another black car. And then there's another black car right here. And then he's getting in another black car right here. And then there's a silver car with the black car, you know? And then there's a white car right now, right as the silver car is turning. And then there's a white car. And then there's a white car over there in the Hy-Vee parking lot that's probably stalking me. He's coming out right now, you know? He's just coming around the corner of the trees over there right now. And then pointing at me. Like, and then there's more black cars. It's retarded, dude. It's so dumb. Red car. Where's the red or the blue car with it? Is it a red or blue car with it? Or a white car? Here's a white car right here. There's a car right there again. There's just cars at all the points, and then there's no cars in between. They're just all at all the places. There's another white truck turning over there when that white SUV drove by me, and this car is pulling up right when it pulls up. And it's turning right now, you know, and I think he's a black car and a silver car. Yeah, it's a black car. And he's driving by right at the corner of the building like a stockhead. And this is a 93 black car, and the tan car is at the same time. And this white SUV is just parked right there, and there's someone in it. And it's probably a stockhead, and I don't know about the rest of these cars, but that one's right there. I bet he used a stockhead, at least. And then this is a stockhead. And then this is another white stockhead with the white stockhead. And then this is a red stockhead, I bet. And then this is the other red stockhead. It's got a 99. He's going to take off right now as I step on the street, like I knew. And then there's two silver cars, and that truck's turning right now. And I also heard a banging noise right there. And then there's another silver car. And then there's a white SUV. And then he's driving up right now with the 99 red car that I was thinking with the other red car. And then there's a white SUV in front of me that I think is a stalker. He's driving out right now. There's a guy with a red shirt walking by right at the door, going in the door right as I walk by. There's a black car and a silver car at the crosswalk. Like, he's at the crosswalk right as the black car is driving by me, then they're driving by me simultaneous right at that door with the black and the green car. And there's a white truck right at the crosswalk again. Remember the last time I walked through this crosswalk? There's a white car right there too. There's a bunch of silver cars right now. And then it just kind of looks like a pattern, I guess. So this is a 86. It's right here. And this car just pulled up right now. And there's a black truck driving by me as I walk by the silver car that pulled up right there. And then there's a tail lift right there. And then there's a red and a blue car, I think, right here. And this guy's walking up with one hand in his pocket, and he's walking in front of me right here. And there's a white truck, and then there's another white truck with the white truck. And then they're just gonna keep doing it. He's stepping off of the street at the exact same time as me. There's a car hitting their lock button right when he unlocks his car. It's also right there. White, red, and red. He's starting the truck right now. They're all a bunch of gang stalkers.